what's up guys? Welcome back to Take on Tottenham. My name is Ben and this is my take on Tottenham. And full-time result is Manchester City 3, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Are we all shocked? No, we're not really, are we? It was just a really poor performance from Spurs. It's just kind of, for me, it kind of just summed up how they are at the minute. There was just no urgency, no threat really. The closest we came was Kane hitting the post with a free kick. But they're just, even with someone like Højbjerg in the team, who's a player that really gets stuck in, he's a bit, big personality and things like that. Even with someone like him, I just feel like we're sort of just lacking leaders in the team. I just feel like there's no one really like stepping up and just, grabbing the team by the scruff of the neck and go, right, come on, let's do it. And like, I know Liverpool lost earlier. I watched the Liverpool-Leicester game. I know Liverpool lost earlier, but I was watching Jordan Henderson, and I think Thiago committed the foul, which then led to Leicester scoring. And Jordan Henderson went straight up to Thiago, being the captain, and he ran up and he absolutely bollocked him about the mistake. He was like, "Come on, even if that had been a penalty, And I was just like looking at it, I was like, I don't know if we have anyone like that in our team. And I just, I don't know. I just sort of looked at today, and I was like, no one stood out. We're making a lot of mistakes at the minute. I think Sonny's been poor. Last 5 or 6 weeks has been really, really poor. Kane, apart from the free kick, didn't offer much today. Lloris has been very poor the last couple of weeks. For someone who's having such a good season, he's been exceptionally poor for the last two weeks-ish, last couple of games. But even Højbjerg, like one of the players of the season for us, has been not good. I mean, he had an awful game against Everton, and then today as well gave away the penalty. It was just a really clumsy challenge, and our defence just cannot, even piece a pass together. They just, there's nothing there that's like teams like Man City must have looked back at tapes of our recent games and absolutely just been rubbing their hands, especially for this is a team who couldn't score against us at the when we played them at home, and they must have just been rubbing their hands today, going like, oof. And to be honest, I'm surprised it was only 3-0. I mean, once again, Davinson Sanchez mistake, got absolutely turned inside out, left on his arse, and it just looked tragic, really, didn't it? It just looked really bad, and it, like I said, it's just we need in the summer, we need to be going in for 2 centre backs of quality. And look, I know everyone can make mistakes, but there's not a single centre back at this club currently that I feel reassured with when they're playing. You got Joe Rodon, young, inexperienced in the Premier League. I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt on that, but I wouldn't start him week in, week out. Eric Dyer, I've been saying from the start of the season, still yet to convince me he is our centre-back week in, week out. And he wants to be, but it's great wanting to be. It's a different thing showing it, and he's not been showing it, especially recently. Toby Alderweireld, probably the best centre-back we have at the club, but obviously clearly past it in terms of, his peak years were the last couple of years at White Hart Lane. And, there's a reason, there was talk of him going to United for like 70 million a couple of seasons ago. There's a reason that talk doesn't happen anymore. And although, yes, he is the best centre-back at the club, and I know that's not saying much right now, he is not at his best. We've seen his best. Would I start him? I'd start him over anyone we've got at the minute, of course. But I just sort of look at it and go, he seems a bit like a yard off the pace every now and then. He still has good games, but I just, to get some new blood in there and like I said, a new quality centre back. I know a lot of people want Skriniar from Inter Milan. I want Skriniar from Inter Milan. Do I think it will happen? No. But we need to be going for that. And I think Sabitzer as well, we've been looking at Leipzig. But I think I don't know. Even like Tanganga, like he's just not had a real good run of games to really warrant a starting place. Jose seems to think he's more of a right back than a centre back. I'm not a football manager. Davinson Sanchez, I wouldn't start him even if you paid me. Today was proof of that, and I don't know. It's just there's no defensive solidarity, and like I said, teams like Man City are just going to expose that, and they did. Edison cut the team apart with one pass, and an informed Gundogan scored, and it's as simple as that. But like I said, not to take away, the rest of the team has been awful as well, but just in particular, I think Spurs' defensive frailties have really been highlighted the last couple of weeks, and it's not good. We go again. We have to pick ourselves up. I'm just getting a bit fed up of watching Spurs at the minute. I will, because I'm a die-hard fan. But it's becoming a hard watch. The football's not great. And like I said, when you see defensive mistakes week in, week out, and no improvement, you have to ask, what is going on in training? What are they doing? Why are these mistakes not being rectified? So I guess we'll see. But it's just a hard watch. It's a hard watch at the minute if you're a Spurs fan. But hopefully we'll see improvement. I think it's the hope that kills us, to be honest. But we have to hope. If we can't hope, then there's no point anymore. So I will see you guys in the next video. Quickly, just in regards to Wednesday's match, I didn't do a video on Wednesday. I had a couple of personal issues that happened on Wednesday. Really bad day in general, completely summed up by Spurs getting knocked out of the cup 5-4. It kind of summed the whole day up, because it just seemed a day where everything was going wrong. But I didn't make a video on Wednesday. There's just a couple more important things than football on that day, and I just didn't happen, I'm afraid. But I'm back now, bringing the pessimistic / rant videos back. So all good. So I will see you guys in the next video. Like I say, hit the subscribe button, comment, like all that, and as always, come on you Spurs.